This is the earliest tool, still the most powerful tool, the tool to influence others. I'm going to tell you about it. And I'm also going to tell you a story about an incredible eBay project that this tool alone helped increase value by 2,799%. Confidence hack number 56 of 365 throughout this entire year, giving you more confidence every single day. If you want this coming directly to your email inbox, go to davidnurse.com where you can sign up for free. Okay, so tell me if this was just me or were you the person in high school when you started telling a story, everyone's eyes became glazed over and they started to tune out and do so in a very obvious, hey, your story is boring type of way. Yeah, that was me. My confidence would be crushed anytime I tried to tell a story, so I had to make a change. Now I'm going to do you a favor and introduce you to the best storytelling teacher that I know, David JP Phillips. Look him up. Phillips grew up in rural Sweden from a young age and was taught the power of story from his parents. He has gone on to produce best-selling books, millions of views on his TED Talks, and accolades to reflect his storytelling prowess. I'm going to highlight one of his stories that he tells in his TED Talk, The Magical Science of Storytelling. It goes like this. In early 2009, Rob Walker and Joshua Glenn set out on a journey to prove the power of storytelling. They began their mission by acquiring 100 junk objects from garage sales, thrift stores, flea markets, and anywhere they could find. Their only commonality was that the objects had next to zero apparent value. They were not antiques, they were not collectibles, they were just junk. These junk items included snow globes, plastic toy Mustang cars, old tin badges, and unused boxes of birthday candles, among many others. And they were acquired for the average price of $1.29. So that is $129 for 100 objects. Now, this is where the fun began. Rob and Joshua created a story, an individual story around each of the objects that would play to the emotions of the potential buyers. No object was any longer just a piece of junk. Each individual trinket had value due to its backstory. They put the 100 objects on eBay along with the story to back up the efficacy. By November of that same year, Rob and Joshua had succeeded in selling every single one of these junk store items on eBay. The total price for the collection that they sold? $3,612.51. That's a meteoric rise of 2,799% increase in their market value. Crazy. $129 to $3,612? Nothing had changed in the objects, just the stories around them. Incredible. And that is the undefeated power of storytelling. Human beings have been telling stories since the beginning of time. The earliest stories date back to cave drawings in Lascaux and Chaval, France. It's a way that information has been passed down from generation to generation and is arguably the best way to teach and learn. If you are wondering, I no longer suck at storytelling. Not to toot my own horn, but in 2022, I was named one of the top 50 keynote speakers in the world, and only because I was able to deliver powerful and meaningful stories on stage, all the while keeping the audience captivated. There was a lot of confidence to be gained through mastering the power of storytelling. Commit to studying storytelling and practicing it as much as you can with your friends, family, colleagues. Stories are everywhere. They are movies, music, books, daily conversations. You too can be a confident orator of stories.